Hi there. So I'm going to show you in this video some of our current thermals that are available in our spring summer 2020 catalog and our summer 2020 darn props, they never work the way they're supposed to, but our summer 2020 summer guide. Okay, so I'll start with kind of the smaller ones. This is an older print, but you can get them in newer prints, and they are super adorable, but I'm gonna go small to big. Okay, so our little bitty clear clip pouch, super cute. First, it is thermal. Check it out. It's got a thermal lining. Now this, you cannot put loose ice in, but you can put cold stuff in here and it'll stay cool. You can put things in here that you need to not react to the heat or the element. Okay, so whether that's sunscreen or lip balm or whatever, you don't want it to melt. I mean, I'm sure there's even a tolerance for it. Like if you leave it in your 120-degree car all day long, I'm sure it's still going to melt. I like this little pouch for a multitude of reasons. I have several of them and I use them in different ways. This one actually has some sticky notes and pens and stuff in it because I carry it in my work bag. But one of the other reasons I like it is that it has this clear pouch, right? This little clear pouch. You can actually put your touch screen telephone in here and it will work through this clear vinyl. Okay, super cute. On the other side, there's another pouch. Does zip, like I said, it zips closed and it has a clip. So it was aptly named, right? It was named properly, the clear clip pouch. Super duper cute, great for littles, for road trip snacks, maybe busy fingers, those kinds of things. Fantastic for on the boat, all of those types of things, by the water, at the beach. Stick your phone in it so it doesn't get sand all inside of it. Close this baby, and if you need to text or message somebody, boom, there you go. Now, my daughter actually went during the height of COVID, was working at a grocery store, and she would put her phone in here. She would throw her keys, her little card wallet, and hand sanitizer in the pouch part of it, and maybe like a protein bar, and she would go to work, and this was all she carried with her. She never touched her phone until she was able to wash her hands. It was an amazing way to deal with that sort of thing. And it was all in here. It was all ready to go. It was good for her. She didn't worry. So that's just kind of maybe another sort of thing. Maybe you work with stuff or you work in a place where there's lots of dust and all that, and you just need to make sure that all of this is safe right in your phone. So that's our clear clip pouch. That's our smallest thermal, if you will. Then we have our super adorable fold over thermal, and this is actually our 31 Gives. If you didn't know, 31 has an organization where we have part of our organization where we give back, and we always have something new. We've given back to Ronald McDonald House. In fact, we still do. This is for Girls on the Run. This one, we have given back to domestic violence victims. We have provided donations for first responders, police departments, firemen, the military. We have done breast cancer research, all sorts of amazing children's mental health. So tons of amazing organizations. And this time we are giving back to Girls on the Run. And if you didn't know, Girls on the Run is a kind of a leadership. It's basically helping girls become strong and recognizing their inner strength and using that to be strong and independent women, because that's what we need, right? Strong and independent women. So this thermal, actually, anyone purchased, and it doesn't have to be in this pattern. There's several different patterns that you can choose from, but this thermal itself, when you buy one, 31 cents goes straight to Girls on the Run. And you can still round up your change at the end when you check out, and your change will go to Girls on the Run too. So this is super cute. You can see that it's, I fidget while I'm talking, and so you can see that I'm playing around with it, right? So it folds right down. Like, you can adjust this strap so that it's small or here, it's a little bit bigger. Oops, pay attention, Tracy, what you doing. And so at its full extent, you can stand up a bottle of water in here, or you can lay it down in here, or you have those little ones, right? So this one, something that I want to show you though, is that it does not seal on the sides, okay? So this is not something that you're going to want, something that needs to stay very, very, very cold. This might be something if you have a fridge where you're going, it goes in the refrigerator. Maybe if you, it's just not super perishable, but maybe it would be nice for it to stay cold for a little while. This will work for that, absolutely. I have a refrigerator where my day job is, so I would take it and I would put it in the refrigerator. My daughter carries one too and does the same thing at her work. She just sticks it in the fridge. But super cute idea. Now again, gray on the inside means, so that's a big key for you. Gray on the inside means no loose ice. Just cold packs, or put ice in a Ziploc bag that won't leak. Otherwise, you're going to end up having water spill out. It's going to leak out, okay? This does not have that leak lock lining. Next up, it's kind of a toss-up as far as which one's smaller or bigger. I'm going to go with this one just because this is our new bucket thermal. My other thermal just hit the floor and smacked the tripod. I'm sorry about that. This is our bucket thermal, gray on the inside again, super duper cute. It's actually really good size. This is like my new favorite thermal that we have. Has a zipper pocket here. And it goes all the way over to here and is from here to here. So you can see it's a good size pocket. What would you stick in there? Silverware, maybe napkins, maybe if you have salt and pepper, like that little stuff that you get at the fast food restaurant, right? Really good sized for inside. I think you could do a variety of food prep types of bowls in here. Drinks, all of that kind of stuff. Now the only thing that I think is missing from this, now they call it the bucket, which makes sense. It's a bucket, right? It is a bucket. Just like when we used to carry Wonder Woman and Scooby-Doo lunch buckets to school, right? That's what this is. The only thing I think that's missing from it is that shoulder strap. But never fear, I have one with a shoulder strap for you. Now this is an older pattern too, not available anymore, but this is our around the clock thermal. And this has the hand straps. My husband, when he carries his, he's got one, he carries it like this. I have mine on my shoulder because I can't be troubled to have stuff in my hands. I already have enough in my hands, right? That's why I want this to have a shoulder strap, but it's okay. I'll still carry it. I like it. It's cute. It's cute enough, right? So this one is, they're very, actually, this is why I said I couldn't decide which one was smaller. They're very similar in size. Can you see how similar that, like they really are? They're very similar in size. So I really, really think the big difference for this one is the strap on it. It does have a pocket here in the front that you can unzip. And then it also has a pocket on the inside that you can add stuff to. Now, again, gray interior means no loose ice. Put your cold pack in it, or stick it in the fridge, or just put your ice in a Ziploc bag that will help keep it, okay? So perfect. This is a really good one. I think these are both, they're comparable in size and very, very handy. I'm just gonna stick them back here out of the way. Next up is our picnic tote, our picnic thermal tote. This is super cute. First, shoulder strap, excellent, no other way, but fully adjustable, so you can make it tight or you can make it longer if you want. You want to crossbody it, you totally can. Great for exactly what it's named for, picnics, taking them with, like maybe this is, you're gonna go fishing and you got to have a few drinks with you, some snacks, put some hand sanitizer in here, maybe some soap and some water that you can use to wash your hands while you're fishing. Ew. Well, so that you don't eat snacks with your worm guts all over your fingers, right? So big difference. You see that this is white, okay? This note says that it has leak lock lining in it. The white interior means you can put loose ice. That leak lock lining will prevent the ice or the water from escaping through all of this as it melts. Now, if it's outside, it will develop condensation on the outside. There's nothing they can do about it, but it's not leaking. It will just, everything gets condensation when it gets too hot, right? If it's got something cold inside. But it won't, it's guaranteed to not leak. It's guaranteed not to leave a puddle on your floor. That's what it does, okay? That's how it's supposed to work. Now, I'm told this bag will hold 6 bottles of wine. It is very interesting. I'm curious. I've not tried it out, but it's very, very cool. And then it has a great pocket right here. I know people who carry, like a husband and a couple that work together, and they take, instead of both of them taking separate lunches, they just pack their lunch in this all together and they're good to go, right? So they can take 2 lunches. I know people who, this is what they use for their own lunch, just their lunch, just them. So, and if you like this, it's called Watercolor Pop. This design is, it's a new one this season. Okay. And then last but not least is our big Mamajama, our humongous Fresh Market Thermal. So this baby, let me pull this back a little bit so you can see the whole thing. It is very big. I just want you to see. It's already, I mean, even with these down, it's big. You can see that it is a large thermal. Now, you can make it larger by unpopping these. See, they have this little snap here that will snap down. But if you release it, it actually gives the thermal more space. Room. So I use this for groceries. I take it to the grocery store and I shop and scan at my local grocery store. So that means that I scan my stuff with an app at the store and then I bag it while I'm shopping. And then I go through and I have like an expedited checkout. I don't stand in the regular checkout line. I don't unload my stuff and then have to reload it into the car and then load it, unload it, all that stuff. I scan it, I bag it, I load it in the car, I take it in the house. That's all I have to do. It has a white liner, which means loose ice can go in here. Fantastic, right? Fantastic. And then I also use it with these little essential storage totes. So I've got like 5 or 6 of them in here that I use when I get groceries. This will, and all of our thermals will, help keep something warm for you. So you don't want to put something directly out of the oven into one of your thermals. It will melt the liner in it. So if you take it out of the oven, and if you need to go right away, maybe line that thermal with a towel or something to help absorb that heat. Your thermal will help keep it warm, but the super hot can melt the inside of your thermal, okay? So things like your big oval crock pot, you pull it out of the heating element, lay a towel in here, and it will fit in here. And then you can just load it into the car, set it on the floor, and if anything spills, it spills in here, which is totally wipeable. Or you have those towels in there to absorb or whatever. But so much easier to clean than trying to clean off the floor of your car, right? So if you think about like your potlucks and picnics and those kinds of things that are coming up, it's absolutely fabulous. Okay, so there actually is one more thermal that I just don't have, and that is called a roundabout cooler tote. It is a little bit smaller than this, and it is round, of course, because it's a roundabout. But it also can take, because it's a little bit bigger than that picnic thermal. It's kind of in between the picnic thermal and the Fresh Market. And it has that white lining on the inside, so you can do loose ice. And then you can also, it doesn't have it's got straps like this, okay? So super wonderful for the beach and all of that good stuff. And I do have one more that I do want to show you that is an insider exclusive, which means you can only get this thermal if you host a party, okay? And so this is our, this is actually collapsible, expandable cooler duffel, okay? So super cute. So what do I mean when it's collapsible or expandable, or what? Tracy, show me what you're talking about. So see this zipper here? You can actually, over here, there is a piece that you would feed into this zipper piece right here. And it actually will collapse this way. So I have fluff in it to help keep its shape right now, so I can't do it, but it will actually collapse to about this size, and it's great to keep in your car. So this season we've done a lot with like road trips and preparing for those kinds of things, getting out and about and go do whatever you need to do, because we've been trapped inside for so long, right? So so 31 did this whole, you know, road trip thing. Like there's a ton of caddies and stuff for inside your car. Well, we also have a thermal, so you can actually keep it collapsed, toss it in your car. You guys decide spontaneously to go on some sort of road trip. We're just gonna go drive around. Well, we don't know where we're gonna go. We just grabbed a overnight bag and some goodies and let's get out of here, right? So like that kind of thing. Well, this is perfect because you can stop at the gas station, grab a bag of ice because it's white on the inside, and that means you can put loose ice in it, right? And then just empty it out and let it hang open to dry, okay? So grab a bag of ice and your favorite drinks, toss it all in here. Maybe some snacks that need to be chilled, some fruit, whatever. Toss it in there, you're ready to go, right? There's pockets on the side. There's a pocket here on the front. More pockets here on the side, right? And then you're ready to go and just do. I know that you want to. So hopefully this has helped you to check out all of our thermals. Let me know if there's anything else that I can share with you, okay? Or if you have questions, let me know. I'd be happy to answer any that you may have. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for hanging out with me at Tracy's Totes Adorbs VIPs. Bye, guys.